This is Spanish 2, sentences 117 through 120. 117. Ask your friend, what time do you wake up? ¿A qué hora te despiertas? ¿A qué hora te despiertas? 118. I wake up at 5:30 in the morning. Yo me despierto a las 5:30 de la mañana. Yo me despierto a las 5:30 de la mañana. Ask your friend, what time did you wake up today? ¿A qué hora te despertaste hoy? ¿A qué hora te despertaste hoy? 120. Today I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Hoy yo me desperté a las 6 de la mañana. Hoy yo me desperté a las 6 de la mañana. Now, Spanish literally says, at what hour yourself you wake up, which sounds like Yoda. At what hour yourself you wake up? But it's basically what time you wake up. Now notice, don't despertar means to wake up, because when your alarm goes off in the morning, you're desperate to wake up at least enough to turn off your alarm. All right, so despertar is to wake up. Now, it's an AR verb, and it's a boot verb. So in the present tense, AR verbs and ER verbs, the E turns into IE. But Mr. Holt, I thought sometimes in the present tense the E turned into I. Everybody say we keep our letter. We keep our letter. If it's an IR verb like vestir, or if it's an IR verb like pedir, in the present tense the E turns into I. But if it's an AR verb like despertar or an ER verb like perder, the E turns into IE. You can type in stem changers, and there's a clip on that. Notice, if you don't just ask a qué hora despiertas, you say a qué hora te despiertas. What time do you wake yourself up? Because Spanish is based on religion, and religion is based on saving others. And serving others, rather. Okay? So, you don't, on 118, you don't just say, yo despierto a las 5:30 de la mañana. You say, yo me despierto. Literally, I, myself, I wake up at 5 and middle, or 5:30 of the morning. That's a tricky one, okay? Now again, if you're confused on when the mays and tays go in front of verbs and when they go after, type in magnet, M-A-G-N-E-T, or type in pronoun placement, okay? Now, Mr. Holt, I'm confused. In the present tense, despertar is a boot verb, or a stem changing verb, and the E turned into IE. But it didn't change here. Remember, this is an important concept. AR verbs never stem change in the preterite, or in the past tense. AR verbs never stem change in the past tense. ER verbs never stem change in the past tense. What is the only type of verb that ever stem changes in both the present and the past? IR verbs. The way I thought of it, they're irregular. They make me irate. It's irrational. Only IR verbs ever stem change in the past tense. Okay? Now, if you say, hoy yo desperté, it'd be, today I woke somebody else up. But today, yo me desperté is I woke myself up. Notice, if you woke up one time, you'd say desperté. If you wanted to say I always woke up, it'd be me despertaba. Because remember, if it's a one-time action, you add one letter. Remember the chant? If it ends in an E, it was done by me. If it ends in an O, it was done by Joe. If it's repeated or past action or an ongoing past, it's aba ia. If you're confused by that, type in preterite or imperfect or past tense. Notice 6 is EI. Mr. Holt, I thought in Spanish it's always IE. It's normally I before E, except for 4 words. The only easy words in Spanish that are EI are 6, 20, 30, and baseball. That is Spanish 2, 117 through 120.